Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Big Girls Float Better. Love you, big girls from around the world. Here's your host, the Cheshire Cat. Welcome back. Anytime you have a complaint, that's a business opportunity. So there should be somebody out there making a plus size company right now. If not, an AI program will do it very soon. But let's keep reading. It's important to note that plus size women do not want brands to simply throw some extra fabric on a design made for straight sizes or small sizes. Label as plus size and pat themselves on the back. Under Greg's tweets, a user named Elena replied with, "Don't give them ideas. They're going to sew in a double XL size tag and leave the tiny armholes," proving just how little faith the plus size community has in terms of the quality and design garments and do come in their sizes. I want care put into design and structures so that garments fit my body, says Universal Standard shopper Audrey Zapata. Another thing you probably should know, if these are plus size models, and I don't think it takes a whole lot of money. I don't think it takes a whole lot of money at all to get just stuff tailored. If you already have something and you want it tailored, it doesn't cost that much money. It does if you have 100 shirts. If you only got like 4 or 5 shirts, you need tailored. So there is tailoring, and I don't think it's expensive. So there's always that. But I know you want something big from the get-go. And when you talk about plus size body, even when you talk about thin bodies, very few things fit. I mean fit. You pretty much have to get anything tailored to be perfect for your body to the T. Otherwise, it's either going to be a little bit baggy or it's going to be a little bit tight. Because all shirts just have like the basic size that is average, and then if you, like I said, if you want it tailored just for your body, you just got to go and pay for that. Let's continue. The case of oversized clothing trends is only one of the many disappointing aspects of shopping as a plus size woman. Plus size men probably have the same problem too. Let's not leave the men out. The sheer lack of options was one of the most common frustrating expressed to me. If I had to pick one thing, I would just want to see more plus size options, Chalof says. I want to see more shops and brands carrying and creating plus size styles. I want to see more plus size models used in campaigns. I want to see more labels coming onto the market that caters to plus size. More. Okay, now we got to kind of stop right there. Let's talk about that. So this is really an American issue, right? Now don't get me wrong, there's plus size women everywhere, but it's really an American issue because anywhere else, if you're plus size, probably if you're in Italy and you're plus size, you can probably get your clothes tailor-made shoes, tailor-made everything to fit you. And they probably pay more for their clothes, and they take more pride in the way they look. You can't necessarily ask them to put more plus size models on the runway, because when they put a model on the runway, they're choosing the model that they believe is going to attract whoever their clientele is, whoever's going to buy their stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of guys out there that think, there are women who are big and beautiful, but you can't ask the whole industry to just flip and switch. Now, should there be, plus size options? That's up to the individual retailer. That's up to whoever brand is making. So it's not the store, right? unless the store owns the brand. So Gap, let's take Gap for example. Gap is a store and Gap is a brand. So if Gap is a store and Gap is a brand, then yes, the store and the brand are probably owned by the same people or the same group of people. So they can do something about it. But if the store and the brand are not one, then you got to go to the brand and say, okay, the brand needs to offer more. And what also may happen is that the store does not carry so much plus size because they don't sell that many plus size. The store is always going to carry what it believes it can sell. Okay? The store is always going to carry what it believes it's in demand. So if it's once had a plus size corner and it didn't sell, they're not going to carry it. And you also got to know something about sales. Something can sell today and then never get sold again. A guy I knew who was a chef in a restaurant, and one day he made eau clairs and they sold out. Came back the next day, made some eau clairs, couldn't sell one. It never sold as many eau clairs or eclairs, however you say it, as he did again. So if these women are serious about buying plus size clothes and getting more plus size options, then you should just be shopping at these plus size stores. They're already tailored for you. And these other stores who aren't carrying this, they're going to notice, okay, wait, this is a market and we can make money. So the people who run these stores, that they do the numbers. They can say, yes, plus size is a market that we can dip into and make some money, or no, plus size is not going to pay off. So the question is, are there enough plus size women buying these plus size clothes to truly stir up the market to say we need to pay more attention to what these plus size women want? If it's not true, then yeah, you're not going to see more because they got to make a sell, they got to make a profit. So you got to show them that they can make a profit, and just like anything, I guess Refinery 29 might be a brand as well as some other places on here. If you can make sales and you can make money and they can make profits, they will put it in their store, just like Walmart. If something's selling, it's going to go on Walmart. If it doesn't sell, Walmart's not going to carry it. So yeah, best of luck to these women. I do hope they see more of what they want. Yes, it'll be discouraging to anybody if you can't find what you want, just as much as if you once had a favorite jean, our favorite pair of pants, our favorite hat, and then you can never find it again. It's like, oh my goodness, I love that pair of hat, or I love that pair of jeans or that hat. I just can't find it. That can be frustrating. So yeah, shopping can be frustrating when you can't find what you really want, regardless of if it's clothes or food or something else. But yeah, I hope these girls find what they want, and hopefully they can make moves to change the market. Be safe, have fun, enjoy life, and remember, big girls float back.